I'm ready. Are you ready? Of course I'm ready. Are you ready? You know I'm always ready. I think the big question is... Are you ready? Stop the prime time, bitch!
Fred's house, it's more than a trend.
Come taste my meatballs.
What's up, guys?
For the thousands in attendance...
Welcome to Fred's house. Fred's house. Fred's house. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fred's house. And today I got a good one, man. Off screen, I got my homie Shaun Mecca.
What's happening?
And to the right of me, I got this beautiful man right here. Y'all might know him from his music and from his wonderful TikTok videos. Got Louie The Singer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I got that one too.
Did you have it queued up?
I got it. Yeah, man. So, hey, Mr. Shaun Mecca invited me out over here so I can join him for his show and to see you perform too, man. I know we had talked about this, so thank you for joining us, man.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited, man. Shaun told me, he was like, man, my homie got a podcast. Shaun's been coming through for the shows. And I said, man, hell yeah, man. Favors, man. He's been taking care of me. I got him for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. So for the people that don't know or haven't heard your music, let them know who you are, what it is you do.
Hell yeah. So my real name is Luis Alfonso Palacios II. I know, but that's my Chunti card. So no, my name, I go by Louie The Singer, man. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm Mexicano, man. Man of God, first, family, then music, you know.
Yeah.
Quick little bio story, man. I went to prison over the same situation that took my father from me right before. Came out, and man, I wrote some songs about it, and here we are, man. I used to make funny videos on TikTok, and 60 million views later, here we are, man.
60 million views.
Beautiful, sir. That's crazy, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So, like, I met this dude over his music. Mm-hmm. One of our mutual friends sent me one of his songs, and then I met him on Snapchat. And then at one of his jobs, and we just been best friends ever since.
Been lovers ever since. Was it Bear Drink SOB?
Oh, no. It wasn't that one.
That's my shit right there.
Yeah, it's a dope-ass song.
My cousin likes that song, too.
I took my sons on that video. They came out in that one video.
They come out in the video, too.
That's tight. That's tight.
Yeah, man. So from Dallas.
Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah.
So Dallas Cowboys still?
Hell yeah, all day.
Mm-hmm. We them boys still?
We them boys. How about them boys?
How you feeling after that?
Man, it's just one of those things. It's like, if you're a fan, you're a fan. You know, I'm still a fan. Always gonna be a fan. I was a fan when I was 5, watching my dad scream. But he got to watch better games in the 90s. So shout out to lucky ass Pops. But you know, still holding the star up, man. Rest in peace, Pops. We still holding it down with Cowboy Nation.
Yes, sir. R.I.P. to the man.
Hey, congrats to the boys, man. Everybody's on the boys, man, about Dak, everything. I don't know. How do y'all feel about Dak? How do y'all feel about Dak?
I think he's doing his job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man.
It's a lot of pressure, one, two. It's like, man, I get it, man. All the pressure, man. You got to do what you got to do. Man, truth is, man, it's like, the world is different to where the pressure is different, I feel. Social media is a thing. Like back in the 90s, those guys messed up. It was either the newspapers or the news talked about them. And they didn't have
that's all they had.
And that was a choice if they wanted to watch it or read it and see the comments back. Now, you get people calling you, did you see what they said?
Dude, you can't put nothing on social media.
It's instant. It happens right after the fucking game.
It happens during the games.
Exactly.
Oh, it happens during the games. I know some of these celebrities are looking up at their girlfriends like, what they say?
What they say?
What they wrote?
Yeah. Is that what they
do
wrote?
Something crazy on the field now, and it's like no longer football, you know. But
it's wild, man. It's too much of a novella on the field, dude.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? So I got to be part of the games in 2010, 11, 12. I was a dancer for the Cowboys, and we even had cool games too, you know. But you know, you just sounds really bad, but win or lose, I'm a Cowboys fan. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I tell everybody, bro. Everyone talks that shit. I'm like, you know what? We still them boys, bro. It's loyalty.
Always.
It's a loyalty thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah? Okay, bet.
He's a Cowboy fan by association.
I'm a Cowboys. That little sicko, bro.
By association.
Bro, my woman is like a diehard Cowboys fan. Like, she could tell you stats
from fucking past Cowboys, from fucking future Cowboys that we don't even fucking know about yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, she trips me out, bro.
That's
like,
dope, though.
I'm
That's
like,
dope.
she's on some sports fanatic.
She knows.
shit.
Down
She
there,
knows.
is it mainly Texans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, well,
Who?
in the Valley, it's mixed. You got everybody.
Well,
But it's more Cowboys and then
Yeah.
Texans. Then you got some Patriots fans and
you got some Eagles fans.
Niners. It's everything. But
you.
the majority is Cowboys and Texans.
I like
It's
it.
got to be Cowboys and
I
Texans.
like it.
Yeah, and everybody talks shit, bro. It's a real big
I feel it.
head-to-head little fucking rivalry.
Sounds like prison.
For sure.
Man, because I already knew. We were talking about it too Sunday. We were like, damn, fool, it's going down in there right now.
Oh shit.
Nah, for real. We were like, man. Oh, and they were like, what are you talking about in the units, man? Oh yeah, that's probably war zone at that point.
Yeah, man. We had a buddy, a coworker of ours, that went to the game,
Oh, yeah.
and one of his friends just said, "Hey, we're going to the game. I bought the tickets. Just,
Oh, wow.
Just drive us. Everything's paid for. Just drive us."
Shit, I would have fucking done it too.
Me
Shit.
too. But it was him, another Cowboy fan, and the rest of them were Niners.
Oh wow,
Everybody else was Niner fans.
So they made.
was the
Bro, he
kicker.
showed us pictures, and
that was the kicker.
there,
They had to
man,
be-
dude. Like, he was like, it was like a fucking, like a speck of fucking white.
in the whole little.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit of blue,
middle of
all
red.
in the
It was-
red.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah,
man.
we'll
So-
put the TikTok right here of Mr.
so-
Adan.
So my cousin, he's a big Cowboys fan. He went to both playoff games. He's from here, from Dallas.
Okay.
No, but like I don't put it out there, but he's he's very well taken care of himself and a successful businessman. And, so that's what he likes to spend his money on.
Yeah.
It's like traveling and stuff. And his kids are older, so it's cool. It's dope to see what potentially would goes, man.
Yeah.
Independent man, and this fool be Snapchatting, bro, like on the field. No, like you don't get it. I'll show you, and I'll be like wanting to text him, be like, "Damn, send me that video. I'ma post it." Be like,
Post it, please.
"I've been quiet for a day. This is why." just don't go to my cousin's Snap, because if he posted this video too, he's a liar and don't believe him.
He took it from me.
It was my phone. I recorded him, so I just whatever.
Yeah, man. So they made some TikToks of him. They put that crying emoji face on him, and they put some music, and it got some views. It got some views on the TikTok.
It's fucking horrible, bro.
And then they made him do the one chip challenge, so it looked like he was crying. I was like, bro, these Niners
That is
fans,
bad.
dude, they got him real good.
Those chips are bad, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I did that shit already too.
I haven't done it,
it's
but
a
I've-
motherfucker.
Is it not? Is it doable or is it not?
It's doable, bro, but it's
should have brought one.
It's
30 minutes of like bullshit.
it's instant hot, and the tortilla chip, so it just literally explodes all the powder into your mouth. So it's just like everywhere, and you're like, oh,
Sounds pretty
shit.
graphic.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you have to take a massive shit afterwards or no?
Nah, I was smart.
like
I
a burning
I
shit?
took a heartburn pill, Pepto, and I ate a pan dulce
La
before.
madre.
Hey, proactive, baby.
The preparation
Hey, because I know,
for
bro.
one chip.
Hell
Speaking of
yeah.
preparation, you probably needed preparation H after that.
Afterwards,
On the whole.
on the whole, because after it was
Was that Austin Powers? It said preparation H.
Preparation
H.
feels good on the whole.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man, so let me ask you, dude. So growing up in Fort Worth, like who was your musical influence
Locally or like
in general?
Period.
Yeah, it could be locally when you came up, or like
when I was coming up, man, I liked Little Flip growing up. I was a big rap, like into rap. So I started off like, it sounds crazy. Shout out to Chris Pethier. I just told the story the other day in the interview. He goes by Chris Loyal, dope artist out of Fort Worth, technically out of New York. And he actually moved to New York when I was around 14 years old. We met at a school, and him and another kid from New York named Hyson and another kid named Chance would rap in a circle and to instrumentals. And that's how it started with me, because when I would hear them, I was like, yo, when's the music coming on? He'd be like, no, it's an instrumental. And I'd be like, oh, all right. And I remember going home to my mom, hey, mama, what's the instrumental? She had to tell me, I don't know. I think that's where it's just the music. And we looked at the back of The Boy Is Mine CD, I remember, and it had just the beat and it's an instrumental. So I went over there the next day, and he told me, no, we just freestyling, making up little scenario. Maybe you can have some writtens you throw in there in case you met. And he broke it down to me. It's just pretty much like clowning and saying slick shit in rhymes. So I got into that. I was already writing poetry.
Okay.
I would do poems. That's kind of how it started. Like at 13, I would write poetry and stuff like that. And then I ended up hearing people like Usher
All right.
Brian McKnight,
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx,
That sexy shit.
Boyz II Men.
Not a lot of people know about Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Jamie Foxx, you want to hear the crazy part out of all those people I just named? My ultimate favorite and the person that got me started singing, wanting to do this, was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Wow.
It makes
a bad
sense, bro.
motherfucker, dude.
He's from what? Outside of Dallas, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from Terrell. So growing up, he was I was the funny kid, whatever. When it came to hitting on girls, it was like, yeah, you're like my brother. And I'm like,
Don't friend zone me, bitch.
and I remember feeling like that. And I shit you not, I remember watching the episode of Jamie Foxx and Fancy on the show, who ended up marrying. I remember when he had finally hit on her. And
Okay.
she says, "You're like my little brother," and he's like, "Ain't no brother," And then he played the piano and sang, and that girl that looked at him like a different way 5 minutes before that, her whole aura changed.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that.
All right.
So I was like, I want to be the guy that could sit down at a piano and sing. I didn't figure out the piano stuff till later, and I'm still not even like dope at it. I just know a little thing, but it got crazy because it turned into the poems writing into my own songs, and then like my own jokes with the piano sitting down and just becoming my own character with it. But vocally, I looked up to him so much because it was angelic. It was dope.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that man can sing, bro. And like when people just mention Jamie Foxx for his comedy and acting, it's like, hold up. The dude's a motherfucking great vocalist.
The dude can fucking make people laugh and sing. You know what I mean? Like,
and his shows were like that. It was comedic sitting down. I remember watching his Foxhole tour, his TV show, and just being like him. Even when he was on In Living Color, and just being like, especially seeing him with all of those talented men and all those people from Jim Carrey all the way to the Wayans brothers. But like growing up on that, but like the music started with Jamie Foxx, and then there was a Mexicano that went by the name of Frankie J.
Okay.
He popped into the scene. I was like 10 when Frankie popped out, and I remember hearing him and being like, "What? I want to." And so it made me kind of want to do it more, like chase the dream a little bit, right? And then there was an artist named Reyes that was signed to Playing Skills, and it made me feel like I could do it because at that point I was from there. He was too. He was a little bit younger. Maybe I found out he was like 10 years older than me too, which was weird. But long story short, he left the label 2 years later. Playing Skills signed me.
No shit.
Yeah.
beautiful.
Crazy how that worked, right? I used to be at the like Latin Energy festivals, seeing them fools come out and girls screaming. They got their t-shirts down to their knees, it's 07 and you're like homeless and like don't even know how you're getting back to Fort Worth and you're like, damn. Everybody's like, Louie going. I'm like, I don't even want to be in the ciphers no more breaking. I'm like just watching them and Reyes would come out singing. Remember that? I'm like, look at them, fool. Like the girls are losing it. I can dance better than that. And then I remember being like, I want that to be me. And then I got my deal and moved to Los Angeles in 2008. They picked me up off the streets, pretty much, Bruce Johnson. And he pulled me. I ended up coming back the following year just to be a father and just kind of leave music alone. Got my GED because I didn't graduate. And then Playing Skills found me while I was in college, man, because I started going to school for a little bit. And I was dancing for the Cowboys at the time.
Okay, well, shout out to fatherhood.
Bro,
Shout out to Playing Skills, man.
The Process, the album, is like the shit,
Skills,
bro.
yes.
That was the best fucking album, bro.
Oh, shout out to Playing Skills.
No, they put out like a couple of albums, right?
The one I think I don't know the history, so I don't want to speak on it wrong, but I know that it did have the album with Universal, which was The Process, and I think there was a follow up album, but they were just
There
so
were more
talented.
mixtapes, weren't they?
Well, they're producers, so it was really like they're just so talented that like some of their production accolades were so huge that the other stuff got overshadowed, and it was crazy because they did huge with the Process album too. Like they did good. Like but people don't understand like the talent with those guys. Like, and I'll be honest, man, a lot of like when I was with them for like 5-6 years, from learning from E-Man, Play Skills, other people that were involved in the camp at the time, and just learning from them in the studio, man. That's how it happened with me, man. Just being blessed to be around guys like that, man.
Man, that's fucking badass, dude.
That's cool, man. So it was more R&B and rap that was the beginning.
Correct.
Louie.
Yeah, because the country stuff was what we heard as kids. Like our parents, damn near forced that.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I don't want to hear this.
Like, and it got to how bad it got to because it's like, oh my God, they're making out again. Like, And like my dad,
I don't want to see this.
My dad would do the thing where he'd be like put their like if they're I'm like, why is he whispering to her mouth? It's supposed to be her ear. We're not stupid. And he's like over there and like I'm like, y'all need to stop playing this country music because apparently it's doing shit. Look, I don't know if y'all know, y'all have already had 2 more kids since me. Y'all need to stop.
Y'all gotta stop. Cut it. No more children.
So that was pushed on us early. The J Perez's and shit, you know, like the classics. You know what I'm saying? But when you go through your rebel phase, you start finding the stuff. Oh, you know what? Oh, my parents ain't gonna like this shit. Many men, many men, and you know. So, and I went to 12 high schools, bro. I was like, I was not a kid that they say, oh, I was bad in school. I was the kid that I don't even like telling you how bad I was in school, you know, just because I'm just older now, you know. But I went through a lot as a teenager, you know what I'm saying? And I went through a phase of the rapping and stuff like that and singing. And I didn't really find my voice till I was like in my, maybe really about like, or like, no, I could sing 15 maybe, like really, like 14, 15.
No, that's cool, man. I like that. That's dope. Well, because I remember like what you said, like the rebel phase and all that. Like my pops hated me listening to NWA, Ice Cube, Tupac, all that stuff, and I'm over there fucking 12 years old, like fuck the police, fuck the police, pinche negrada, all that shit, bro.
For real.
And I was always hating it, man. Whenever we like have a barbecue, Hometown Boys, Jay Pettis, George Strait, all the fucking what's his name, Fruity Verial, Ruben Naranjo, all this shit,
right?
And like now, when I turn on the pit, before I get into the fucking rap and hip hop, I'm like, let's put on some Hometown Boys.
Right, you got all that. Hey, yeah.
I'm never gonna be like my dad.
Yeah,
right. My dad's not here, but my mom gives me the like. I mean, she likes it, you know. But I know she's like, that's funny, you know, like. You know, but my mom's also a woman, so my mom, I grew up to Mary. Like my mom loved Mary, so that's like a lot of them. Like people don't even like with the country stuff. I love singing country, and I actually love it probably a little bit more than the R&B. But R&B had my heart first. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So singing it and doing like soul music and stuff like that. I grew up on Mary J. Blige, Mary, Mariah Carey, Beyonce because of my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up on all the vocalists because of my mom, and so like. Yeah, I mean, my mom would be screaming, well, by off key. I remember being like, I've got to grow up and learn it for both of us. Shackles off my feet so I can dance. Oh, buddy. I hate to say this, but I'm going to keep it real, but I was such a bad kid, and my mom would play that so much, and she would get it. Like, we would have arguments, right? My mom had me young, and, you know, we would have these arguments damn near. Sometimes I played in my head now, like, because the way me and my son are, we're father and son, but the way we argued was like damn near like a brother and sister. Yeah. You know? And we would go at it, and, you know, in the car, and like, let's say she was mad, she would turn it up. Then I could dance. Bro, I remember looking at the eject button and timing in it. I went, boom. I'm holding the window. She'll tell you, I grabbed that CD and I threw it out on Jacksboro Highway, and she goes, oh, she lost it. I was like, I'm going to take this beating. I don't care. I thought about it. Beat my ass right now. Do it.
It is worth it.
I'll run into your fist. Don't make me look for the CD. I will run away.
It is worth it.
Yeah, you will have to yell, be free, my child.
Yep.
I'm free. This is a golf. This is a golf course. I am gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm on hole 8. Bye. I go barefooted. Don't care.
Bye.
I got socks. Bye. I got socks. That's more than what I was born with. I figured out Jesus did. Yeah.
Oh man. See, when I met this dude, I didn't know anyone else would jam out to certain songs that I would jam out to. So when I started going on the road with him, he played Can We Talk?
Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that. Like really, like yeah. And then like he was like, did you know that he's he's Powerline? I was like, oh, what the fuck? He's Powerline?
Goofy movie?
No, for what? Which one's Powerline?
Powerline, Goofy movie.
Yeah, Goofy movie. Yeah. The R&B singer?
That's Tevin Campbell.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Eye to Eye, and what's the other song?
Eye to Eye, and that fucking...
Bro, that's got to be like a dope feeling. I can't wait to be a part of like a movie or something like
Dude,
that.
I've always wanted to do voice acting, period.
Yes, yeah. Or not even that, like how Charlie Puth's song, It's Been a Long... That song, you think of Fast and the Furious.
Like you know what I'm saying?
You think of Fast and the Furious, you think of the Paul Walker situation. Like having a song like tied in with a monumental part of life, you know?
Yeah. In a moment in time, like, you know, and then now that
song... Talking about Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, that Wiz
yeah.
Khalifa record,
Yeah.
like that's like that's a period. Like people actually like that's a song that people hear and it makes them cry because it reminds them of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to be
Time
tied
in
in
life,
with
yeah.
someone like a loss of somebody or something like that.
I think it has a lot of fucking views. No, like over maybe like 100 billion views or something like that.
Yeah, it's got billions. It's got to have
a lot.
billions.
Yeah, it's
fucking
a lot.
That record's like 10 years old now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But so I'm sure it's got to have billions.
A lot, man. Yeah, so like when I found out this dude was jamming out to Tevin Campbell on the road, I was like, what? You know who this is? And then he told me about that he was Powerline. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I did not know he was Powerline.
flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am bamboozled.
Bamboozled, flabbergasted.
Man, so since you've been on the road a lot, bro, you like travel and you're doing the touring thing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite go-to spot to eat at?
Man, honestly, you know it's crazy. You would think that I'd like to go explore into like the big spots or local spots that are like popular and or whatever. But like, man, nah, man. Like, bro, I just bought Chick-fil-A to myself. Even my cousin was like, "You went by yourself?" And I'm like, man, yeah. I went to the store and I was like, man, whatever, fuck it, I'm gonna get some food. So like, but there are times like in San Antonio, I like going to Pico de Gallo. Man, they got some guisada there, bro. I took my family there and stuff like that. Like,
Bro, have you been to the Valley?
This episode is brought to you by Hemp Boys Wellness. You guys ever go a little too hard at work or at the gym and you feel sore and beat up, or you just stressed out and you want to relax and kick back and get your mind right? Well, I got the place for you. Hemp Boys Wellness, where they have the best CBD products from flower, edibles, disposable cartridges, and many, many more items. Hemp Boys Wellness Medical Cannabis Dispensary goal is to advocate and support a proactive approach to health management by providing a local and safe environment to disperse premium quality CBD, CBG, Delta 8, Delta 10, and THCO from reputable vendors. All products are lab tested and they have the best prices. So make sure and visit them at 2108 South Clauser Boulevard, Suite C in Edinburgh, Texas, or visit their website at hempboyswellness.com and make sure and tell them Fred from Fred's House sent you. This episode is brought to you by Beady Weedy's Michelada Mix. Tired of looking for that one good michelada? Well, look no further and hit up Beady Weedy's, the best micheladas in the RGV. They got 11 different flavors, party packages, and a variety of snacks. And you can find them at several locations like Tex-Mex Food Mart, Rabbit Hole 1, El Grano del Oro 2 and 4. And if these are out of your way, DM or call her. They deliver to you personally. Plus, these stores over here, they take your food stamps. Beady Weedy's, the RGV's best michelada mix. Their products are made daily by the order. They deliver and ship 11 different flavors and some awesome snacks. So make sure and follow Beady Weedy's Mix on all social media platforms. Tell them that Fred's House sent you. Peace. This episode is brought to you by Smack'em's Candy. Smack'em's Candy, the right amount of sweet, sour, and spicy that packs a damn good punch for your taste buds. Smack'em's has got a plethora of candy bags and trays. So make sure and hit them up for your order of Smack'em's. They do custom catering, bulk sales, and trays and little baggies. They got the best from Gushers, Sour Belts, Skittles, and more, all mixed with tajin, chamoy. Perfect mixture to give them taste buds a nice little smack. So make sure, go ahead and hit them up to get your order in and let them know that Fred from Fred's House sent you. Peace.
I haven't yet.
No?
Oh, you gotta go.
We gotta bring you down, bro.
And you know what's crazy is I have a strong support system down there. Everybody's trying to ride.
Yeah, dude. I just told my cousin, because she invited me out last night to go drink with her. I was like, sorry, can't do that because I gotta be up early to drive. I was like, I'm gonna go interview Louie The Singer. And she's like, what? He shouts me out on his lives all the time. I was like, I'll get a picture for you. Don't worry about it.
That's dope. Thank you.
Yeah. So Michelle, shout out. I'm right here with the man.
Shout out Michelle.
Yeah, man, we gotta fucking set something up, bro, down there.
Yeah, I'm
dude,
excited,
gotta make
man.
it
Like
happen.
even like cool little cantina, you know what I'm saying? Like cool little 100-person spot, man.
No,
We
dude.
could just talk to George.
We could talk to George. We could do it for sure,
How
bro.
far is the valley from here?
Like
4 hours.
So about 7 for me.
From
Fort
Dallas,
Worth?
from Fort Worth,
Like
it's 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 8 hours.
You can do it in 7.
Well, y'all have
over the
y'all
speed
have an
limit.
airport out there in Rio Grande.
Oh yeah, McAllen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably fly out.
We can make it happen, bro.
Yeah, dude. He normally does some performances out with at 5x5 Brewing, bro. It's really good. They got some.
It's a badass.
You know, what'd be
beer
really
there.
cool too is if we did a Saturday, maybe we do like a San Antonio again on the Friday before, and then go
yeah.
pop
We could do that.
Grand Valley. That'd be tight.
San Antonio and then back down to the valley.
That way we don't travel just for like 8 hours straight for a weekend for a show. And we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Take you out to some good ass tacos.
Oh, see, I'm with that. Yeah, see, like in
Hell
my
yeah.
city, I know where to get the tacos and shit like that too, you know. But I used to be involved in some shit too, so like I don't really like popping that much. You know what I'm saying? So we just low key, you know. But
Oh yeah.
Nah, down there you ain't got to be low key, bro.
nah, that's dope. Yeah.
No, hell no.
Shit, I'm with y'all. Shit, I mean, y'all, I don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna be like, where you from? Shit, Earth. What?
From Earth. I'm from
You know what I meant?
I'm from my mama.
I'm from the States. I'm from the States.
I look like you, sir.
Oh, there was vatos in prison that were like that. They were just so scared. They didn't want to tear. They didn't want to offend nobody. Be like, where you from? Texas.
Here.
They would say Texas. Like that's for. I'd be like, duh, we're in Texas prison.
What part
fool.
of Texas, mother?
Nah, what part? Bro, I don't want no issues. I was just asking because I just if you wanted food. Weirdo.
Now it's a
I'm
problem.
not a big dude. I don't know what you're scared of.
Oh shit.
Hey, so since you do all this touring, man, what's the wildest, craziest thing that you've experienced or seen at a show or on the road to a show?
Man, that's a tough one and a scary one to talk about because I don't want to offend nobody, but you know, getting
This is a safe space.
I
It's all
get
good.
it. We're on live.
We're on live.
Earmuffs, guys. Earmuffs.
No, it's fun and it's all love. But it's like, man, like getting followed and stuff. Like I'm not like it doesn't bother me in the sense like, damn, what the fuck? It kind of flips me out sometimes. Like, why y'all want to follow me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I remember girls wouldn't even want to leave with me. They're trying to follow me now. You know, it's like what?
Like Mike
you know,
Jones said.
You know, you feel me?
They didn't want me now. I'm hot. They're all on me.
Yeah, so it's like, man, I don't know. I feel I was like, damn, they used to call me for drugs. Now they're just following me. Like, no, I'm just kidding. It's horrible. That's horrible. That was a joke. That was a huge
It
joke.
was a joke.
Allegedly.
You be playing.
Got him. So, the craziest thing I experienced maybe is like being out in the city to perform, doing all that, and then stepping out with my family and then still taking pictures at restaurants and just seeing how big it is. And, you know, my grandmother, she woke up the next morning and they stayed at a hotel around from the venue and she was like, I was in the hotel lobby and I was with your brother and I met this lady and she went for a walk with her daughter after a wedding here in San Antonio and they started talking about a show that they had seen from the street because they couldn't get in and they showed pictures and it was me. And it's just, and you know, they started following since then. And it was like my grandma like ran into these people. My grandma friendly. She ran into them in the cafeteria lobby at the hotel the next day for the show. And these people didn't even know who I was. They walked by and it just shows you just like where it's about to go. And it's like, as long as we stay, you know, faithful to God's plan and God's timing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But bro, people don't realize like, I'm not here for like the flashy lights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like doing music, but even then, like, I'm just like in love with my craft and like my family again and being a man for finally, you know what I'm saying? So the music's a plus. So I just be keeping my head down because I gotta work. Look where I'm doing with my kids. I'm doing this, and every time I look up, man, it's a new blessing, and it's like, you know, you don't know how to accept it rather than to just be like, you know, on your toes with God because it's like I don't ever want to disrespect him for what he's gave me. You know?
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's a scary feeling. It really
Yeah.
is. It's like you don't deserve it. Like you know you don't, but God keeps giving it to you. So you, in a way, you know you do because He wouldn't give you something you don't deserve. But I guess the deserving, the burden of that is you never feel like you do. Yeah, I guess. You know.
Yeah, man. So, from the beginning of you starting this whole music venture, like social media, how have you seen it progress, and how have you noticed that it helped you from MySpace to Facebook to TikTok?
Man,
because I know TikTok is the one that's just for everybody.
Yeah, it's got more opportunity. I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you want the truth? I feel like it has equal opportunity. It's just we can now see it. So MySpace. Okay, put it this way: 10 years ago, there was a thing called, they would make fun of girls, IG model, IG rapper. They would make fun of the guys, IG rapper. Well, 10 years later, those guys are platinum selling artists such as Kevin Gates. Those are Victoria's Secret models. Those are published models that started with that platform a year ago, and still till this day, and I'm okay with it because it's true how it started. But when I got out, bro, and this TikTok shit hit, they call it he's just TikTok.
Yeah.
And then we started doing meet and greets, touring. And then they said, oh, he's a TikTok singer. That's cool. And then I said, okay, cool. Well, then a year later, now we're selling out shows.
Yeah.
You know, and the tickets aren't $10 to $15 like a local act like we would do back at home. Like I used to do that. And selling those was hard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And now having the blessing of TikTok, it just was like one of those things where it's an open pool for everybody. And the truth is, you've got to be consistent. You got to be good. You got to bring it. Like, you've got to be, you've really just got to be yourself too, though, because a lot of people go on there to play a character. And I fuck with that. But they've got to realize that gimmick is only good. You can only stretch that rubber band so long. You know what I'm saying? But if you are who you are on that camera, funny, goofy, running around and like, boom, singing, and then you could do that in front of people. That's one thing if it's you, because that's why, like, I do stress over shows, making sure shit goes good. My assistant will tell you like that. She's like always worried about it. And so it's like the management team, they're like always like, man, like, you know, relax, rest, you know, do this, do that. Take vitamin C's. I'm like, damn, not the vitamin C's, fool. I'm getting old. Not the vitamin C's. Even my brother Chris, man, but he's right, you know. And I'm in my early 30s, and I was very hard on my body in my 20s. So
Yeah.
It's just gotten to the point where like it's my job, and I'm in love with it, man. What was the question? First part of it, because I'm over here like now I'm stressing.
Hell
again.
yeah, like McDonald's.
No, it was about the social media and how it helps you, how you think about it.
So now it's gotten to the point where like we have a full team, and like it went from TikTok singer to being literally like an artist that's taken serious. Like we had the thing with the radio station go viral on Facebook. A radio station, a local radio station, I ain't gonna say who, and it's still crazy on Facebook.
I did see that.
And it's crazy because Chris didn't even see. I had to tell my people, I'm like, and it's nuts. People were calling me like, yo, that was uncalled for. We're going at them. I'm like, yo, I'm not asking y'all to. I'm just saying, like, I'm just posting my opinion. Yeah. So the radio station asked, and it was a country station, they said, in Fort Worth, they said, who should we play? What band should we be playing that we're not playing? And so I posted it. I shared the post. I said, Louie Army, let them know. Bro, we ate those comments up. Oh my God. People, like I posted them. We ate those comments up. Like there was nothing but Louie the Singer all over there. So then he makes a post and goes, I got people trying to push a country rap act on me. LOL or something. And then bottom part says, ready for the hate mail. And so then they went at him in the comments. Man. And I shared it. I said, well, gente, we know what it is, where they stand. No worries over here. All good. And then he had to go save himself. He was like, yo, it was like, you know, kind of just backing himself up. Like, yo, it's good, but it's not what we play or whatever. So it was cool. It was like, man, understanding is understanding and understandable, but whatever. And at this point, gente was trying to ride and they're ready to ride. Yeah. So it shows you right there, like, this has become something else, but the social media is just like, if you know how to use it and utilize it, bro, it's an open 100%, market, bro. It's an open market. And there's marketing tools and stuff like that, you know, that people can use.
Fucking YouTube it. Yup. You can even TikTok that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like how to use TikTok, how to fucking
they have like the recipes on there, man. Yeah. See, so it's like once we started hanging out a lot more, I started the TikTok thing before him. Well, he was already doing TikTok, but I was like getting traction. I was like, I'm at 24,000 followers. Like, oh yeah. And you're your rapper and country rapper. You got this. And I'm doing me. And then I started the podcast. And then all of a sudden he puts fucking beer drinking son of a bitch. And like in 14 hours, he's like, I got 44,000 followers. I was like, man,
crazy, bro.
I was like, what?
It just takes a big viral video and a song to help you.
Yeah, it was fucking beautiful, bro.
And it just blew up. And then from that, his YouTube just went. And I was like, dog, I am so proud of you, happy for you. But I'm salty as fuck because
you got another one coming out though, right?
Yeah.
Man, and that's the hard part. But the fun part is consistency.
Yeah.
And that's why
I'm just trying to stay consistent with it, bro.
And that's why I'm saying off of TikTok, there's ways to make make it financially beneficiary, you know. And plus, it's like merchandise. It's
dude.
Like, and I was real big, and they tell you I never wanted to put my face on something, but that was what they wanted the whole time. I was trying to make cool quality, fucking fancy. Like I thought,
like a logo.
I thought I was a designer. I'm in a room with a pen and a thing, and I'm like, I can't draw. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, you know, I ended up putting my face on everything. And that's
what they wanted.
I even have calendars. Like it's even crazy. Like
damn.
That's nuts.
So, talking about the whole TikTok
Louis condoms
man.
coming soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the
Louis
ones that we want.
Hey, that would I had thought of a joke, but I was like, no, it's not funny. I was gonna say, who wears those?
Don't say it out loud.
Who wears those?
Ugh, yucky.
I don't know. I
They
couldn't
take the
sell-
feeling away.
listen, I couldn't sell those. Nobody I know wears them.
I mean, Gene Simmons sells those motherfuckers.
Hey, that'd be funny, but like I couldn't
up,
sell
bro.
them. No girl I know wears them or uses them.
You guys are nasty.
Whoa there.
Yeah, so talking about all the TikTok and the going back and forth and the support, I know you got a bunch of support, and I've also seen you've had some some haters and
hate, yeah.
some comments. How do you handle that, man? Like, what's the thought process on that?
Man, all I can say is like you gotta have tough skin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I've been through a lot of things, man, and I ain't been through them to talk about them and tell people. I've just, I've kind of want to forget about them. But the truth is I never really forgot about them. Those things hurt. What
Yeah.
happened to me in my life. So when I see a comment online,
mm-hmm.
bro, that shit don't bother me.
Oh no,
That's a Vato behind
Yeah.
the screen, dog.
Yeah.
I was locked up with real Vatos behind some bars. I'm not impressed because them Vatos I know they wouldn't have typed that because I don't
No.
talk on the internet like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I can't put it this way. No disrespect to talk like that, but like you respond to a bitch, you are one.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Unless you just gonna handle up and that's it, and then that bitch stop talking. But I don't move like that, bro. I don't move like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a lot of it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I move positive, so it's like when you throw something negative at me, it's so unfamiliar to me that I don't even acknowledge it.
See, because I see the way you handle it, man, and I love it because it's fuel. It's
Someone's
extra,
comedic.
it's extra content, bro.
Yeah, honestly, that's all it is, bro. Like,
Thank you for your comment.
Yeah, it's free
It's
publicity.
people don't realize, like, I'll be somewhere buzzing and I'll read that comment and be like, oh, yes. And they're like, what? I was like, somebody's talking shit. They're like, you good? I'm like, no, this is great.
Let me go ahead and repost this.
They're like, what are you going to say? I'm like, I don't know. Gente, what do you think? Like, come on, have my back. The pendejo's talking shit, fool. But then it's like, it doesn't really bother me, but it does, like, make me want to show people, like, yo, look, this is what they saying about us. Vamos, let's boogie. But, at the same time, like, man, I don't know. It's just, it's just one of those things, bro. Like,
I mean, because honestly, you're not representing just yourself. You're representing
a culture.
the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And,
saying? You're representing the people.
And it's a
know what I
newer,
mean?
it's a newer culture. It's
Yeah.
not like hey, we're all from here, or it's not like hey, we've all been doing this a while. It's like kind of like we've all kind of been a Latino like this for a minute, but we haven't had a voice. We haven't had a face yet. Like me and my cousins been tatted up and been cooking out to George Strait and Mike Jones, and nobody, well, what's that? Now Luke Combs is next.
Yeah.
And after that, 3-6. So it's like you grew up on a different culture. The truth is we're 5 generations into being Tejano, Chicano,
Yep.
Hispanic,
Yep.
So if you ask a kid, hey, do you speak Spanish? No. Oh, okay, that's okay, mijo. But you need to learn,
Yeah.
back then it'd be like, ¿y por qué no?
Yeah, pinche nopal en el frente.
And they just in Spanish would lean over. His mom must be stupid. It's okay, mijo. Go play. Go
Go
play.
over there, mijo.
And that's what it was. But now it's like it's cool because my grandmother, my abuelita, she's from Jalisco, and like she understands. Times are different. And for somebody to be, everything she went through and be her age and be real cultured, from Mexico. For her to understand, man, I'd be laughing at these first generation Tejanos that are like, oh, my dad was born in Mexico. Mine was the first generation here of the family. Cool. So I'm not too far. But they're entitled, like if they the pinche president of Monterrey, oh, you're a disgrace to Mexicans. Like, what? Like, and it's like, bro, my grandma who grew up in Mexico, is even like, you're not even a real Mexican, fool. Chill out. Damn, fool. Like, and it'll be the Mexicanos that become a cop or a judge. And
I love Taco
Oh
Bell.
yeah, 100%, bro.
I am Mexican. I love Taco Bell.
I had it last night.
I
Taco
love
Bell
Taco
salsa.
I
Bell.
went to Texas Roadhouse and got the fajitas.
I got the vaginas.
I got the fajitas and they were good. Yeah, it's just like so. Like we're in a new time. So like to be the representation of that face right now, like Latin urbano country, like for it to have a name now.
Hey, congratulations
Man,
on that,
appreciate
bro.
it.
That's
Appreciate it.
fucking badass.
Thanks, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thanks. And it might stay or change, depending on what I decide to put out. It might even Latin urbano pop country, like which is like cool because the bigger the genre spread from you, like at that point you become like universal and just and it's fun because you get to make music however you want because at this point it's not just forced to be this kind of artist or that kind of artist. Just Forced to Be, Free is dope. That's weird. Forced to Be Free. That's a song. But so I mean, I'm in a blessed position with this, and I just think that honestly, like I said, it's not my plan as God. So as long as I follow Him, I feel like I'm doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Because my ways never worked. You know what I'm saying? So
That's the goal, man. You gotta just follow him and keep on rolling with it, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I know the show's coming up soon. We got to go check everything out. So I just got 2 more questions for you, bro.
No, for sure.
Rapid fire. Give me your top 5 favorite music artists. Doesn't matter genre. Just give me your top 5. Just boom, 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 boom.
Bruno Mars, Selena, Jamie Foxx. Let's go, Frankie J. And I kind of want to show some love on the other side. Damn, but there's just so many. I would say Boys to Men.
Boys to Men.
Yeah, Boys to Men.
They got that deep voice in that one.
Yeah. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
I've been thinking. That was his main job because I know he did his some of the.
Yeah, he did.
But then that bridge came in when Wanye was like, I don't feel like yelling today. He could have bet. Hey, girl.
I know I messed up.
Yeah, and then
I've been thinking about you every day.
And then it'd be fucked up because out of nowhere Wanye changed his mind. I saw you in the background because every time I see you though. They cut all that shit out.
He's cool. He's back there chilling. Don't worry about him.
Wanye, everybody. Like he might as well,
Just come back to me. Just come back to me. Bro, they don't make music
why
like
was that?
that.
Why was that every real man in a voicemail and like just come back, girl.
Just come back, baby.
Come back.
I know I fucked up. I miss you. Bro, but music back then, all those music videos, bro, you had Rain, fucking open long sleeve shirts, doing a twirl, and fucking dropping to the knees.
And back then it was so cinematic though, like it wasn't done all the time. So like when you saw it, it was like, damn, did you see that?
Yeah.
So when you saw them in person, it was like they walked on a cloud in front of you like a Grease movie, like you just walked in the.
It was beautiful. I had never seen that before.
Yeah, you like what? He's a god.
Who do you put up on top on? What do you consider those boy bands or just men group, R&B groups, fucking Boys to Men, Cisco, New Edition.
That was Drew Hill.
Drew Hill. Who do you put up?
There's all kinds. Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Drew, Seven. Do you remember Seven for a little bit? The baby faces.
Jodeci.
Yeah, Jodeci was dope. Casey and JoJo when it was just them.
Who do you give the best chops in the yelling?
New Flavor. Shout out to the only Mexicano R&B group that actually did do some things in the 90s. What's funny is my first song to hit radio when I was 21 was featuring Baby Bash, but guess what song we remade? We remade New Flavor song. And it was reproduced by Playing Skills. And it was funny because my first major interview was with homie Marco in 98.5 The Beat in San Antonio. In the same room I used to watch Frankie J get interviewed in.
No shit.
Crazy, right?
That's dope.
Weird. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so we can finish this off real quick, man, so we can head out. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what would that be?
Man, hang in there because you're going to go through some shit, but you're going to make it out. You know what I'm saying? But hang in there. It's going to get fucked up. It is. I hate to tell you like this, but nobody's going to tell you the truth. And you're going to find out towards the end, you're going to be bitter at everybody. But this is just life and it's how it comes. But you're going to be blessed afterwards if you do it, But it's kind of scary too because I don't feel like if I didn't go through life how I did, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
Because being the face of this whatever they call it, they might call us criminals, and some of us might be. Shit, I am. That is what it is, or ex-criminals, you know what I'm saying? So I've been there, All I can say is, man, like, I would want to put myself up, but, man, I don't know, man. I've always just kind of been a rough out, so I'd probably just tell myself to hang in there. You got it,
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's good advice, bro.
Man.
I mean, because it is tough, bro.
I say, I'm real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say rough ones. The rough ones that are really soft, So, low key, I know if I were to, hey, it's gonna be all right. I know I'd be like, what you talking about, dog? What you mean? You fucked up.
Why you look like an older me?
Hey, Daddy. Hey, don't even call him when we get older. Like, oh shit, I'd walk off like, what'd you just do to yourself? I'd go back home and they'd be like, you got therapy on Thursday. What? He's like, altered time, bro. You got problems. You got issues. It's funny walking to a therapist and be like, does that man still walk up to you? It's like,
oh man, you said altered time. Hold on. Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
Man, all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah, there's other things out there.
Do you believe in aliens?
Man, trust me, I'll become a different person in the bedroom, ladies. So you never know what's out there.
I will probe
He was an
you.
alien.
I used to perform in Roswell a lot, and I ended with this, but we used to perform in Roswell a lot, man. We would hear the stories, not only from what you read, but from the locals, and their stories were freaking awesome.
Trip, huh?
Man,
It's wild,
yeah,
bro.
Fuck with it, yeah.
It was wild. All right, man. So again, thank you for coming
yeah.
on the podcast. Tell all the people where they can find you, stream your music, and where they can get your tickets and whatnot.
Hell yeah. Louie The Singer, all streaming platforms and all social media. LouieTheSinger. Man, go stalk me, follow me. Somebody will get back to y'all if y'all want to get merchandise, anything, DM us. Shows, they'll be in my link tree. I love y'all so much, man. Come hang out with your boy. TikTok, I love being on there. We go live a lot. Most of the time, it's daily, if not for sure. Every other day, go on there. We play songs, unreleased music, new music coming out, music that I'm barely working on. Sometimes I'll pull out the piano, but yeah.
Get his
Louie
Jimmy
The Singer.
Fox on. I will put all the links up here. Sean, you want to tell everybody where they can find you at? I know you've been a recurring guest all the time, but let them know.
ShaunMecca.com, Pornhub /Shaun Mecca. And
OnlyFans, Feet Finder, Grinder.
Only guys.
That's your favorite one, Grinder.
Only vatos for fatchicks.com. Let's go.
All right, people, you know what's up.
Man.
Hit the bell up on top so you get notified whenever the episodes drop on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share it. Follow the TikTok. Tell your mom, your grandma, your sancha. Tell everybody, your tío chueco that walks with the little fucking lip. Tell everybody. Till next time. Peace.
Yep.